It's the last day, everyone, of the transfer window. I hope everyone's well. It closes at 3 p.m. today. So all the fun and games we've had all summer are about to come to an end. It's going to be sad. We've enjoyed each other's company, a few wind-ups. But most of the stories have actually come true. We've signed 7, 8, 9 players. It's been a good window, around £118 million. So I think everyone's pretty happy. But going into this last day, again, before I go into it, I'm not going to do a show on the West Ham Spurs last night, the preview. So I did my instant reaction outside the ground, and yeah, I agree with some of the comments. I think perhaps I was a bit harsh on Antonio. I kind of take some of that back. I think I didn't see that great bit of skill to put Souček in for the goal. That was kind of good. I think a bit of it was I just want Antonio to Bowen to kind of score a goal. It's been a while. Bit frustrated. Yes, Gamaka again. The West Ham bad health has struck again, isn't it, everyone? I mean, luckily it's some kind of bug, so you will recover. It's not a leg injury or anything like that, but it's just typical West Ham, isn't it? You know, there's only Kehrer that played in that team after bringing so many people in. So yeah, we've got to be patient. Long season. Hopefully, Mr. Moyes will bed them in. But yeah, we'll take a point. It was a very good atmosphere. Absolutely chock-a-block. I mean, even getting into the ground, right? We were queuing up about good half an hour or more again. Just couldn't get in. Took 45 minutes. We missed the first 5-6 minutes. Long queues getting in through security, and then there's another queue, obviously getting in with your online tickets, and it's causing a few people issues. I don't know why. It's roughly the same system as last year, but some people are struggling to work out which way to put their phone in or their paper tickets, how to scan it. It's causing delays. Not a very enjoyable experience getting into the ground, but once you're in, it was good atmosphere. The penalty looked like a pen inside the ground, but it wasn't given. And I'm told, although I can't still clearly see it watching it back on the TV, but I'm told that it apparently hit Kresi's hand, was it, hit his head before he hit the hand, so he got away with that. And then Antony had a good shot, hit the post. Good goal by Souček. And then a bit of a mix-up between, was it Emerson getting in front of Paqueta? So a lot of good things to see. It's coming together, like David Moyes said in his press conference. And we've got a lot of more players to come in and hopefully get 1 or 2 over the door today. Door closes, no more rumours. Whoever's staying. Whoever's coming is coming. And last 2 games, 4 points. Looking forward to Newcastle. Their striker looks awesome. Nearly got a second goal chalked off. So 16 million. Again, he only signed 2 days ago, started the game, looked fit as a fiddle, 2 goals. And I think we got Chelsea coming up, isn't it? They're kind of going through up and down period at the moment. So, so we're beginning to score goals. Points are building up on the board. So all good. So that's the end of the West Ham Spurs. I understand your comments. But when you come out that ground, your adrenaline, you know what I'm like. I'm bloody blowing hot and cold, aren't I? But onwards, hopefully it'll be good season now, really. So let's get chatting. And the focus right now, I'm probably going to try to be on for a good 3-4 hours, and then I'll come back again around 6, 7 till 11. So there's going to be 2-3 shows where I will be with you for most of the day until 11 p.m. and then we'll gossip a bit more. How's that? Cheers to that. Jazz's orange squash. Oh, one more thing. The journey coming back home. I drove for a good reason. Sometimes I often struggle to get the last train from Waterloo home. But listen, guys, it took me 45 minutes to get out the Westfield car park. M25 was closed through the junctions that kind of I needed. M4 was closed, quite close to the junctions I get off. The local road that takes me to the town where I live, that was closed as well. So I didn't get home till 1 at night, and then I had a cheeky rum, and then I kind of saw the goals all quickly online. And again, listen, mate, your support. I've met so many people again yesterday. I met Frankie for the first time face to face. Had a great sort of time with him before the match. Met some of the old school people from the mid 80s, shall we say. Nice little pub in Old Stratford. Met him there. We had a good time. Few rums, few whiskies. The pub didn't have any rum. I had to get whiskey and Coke, but that's fine. It's all okay. And I think Frankie helped me with a couple of shots there. But journey home was really, really hard, really. But it is what it is. It's West Ham. I managed to get a program this time. Didn't manage to get one at the City game. It's gone up to £4. It's more for collecting than anything for me. I don't really go through it. Like, I used to enjoy the programs from before, but I will have a quick look and see how it goes. But yes, so many people recognize me, thank me, good work. But I was going to say, yeah, we're nothing without you. If we have a look down there, we're going for 2K subs now. We're plugging ahead. We're going to hit 1.1K very, very soon. Yeah, so keep telling everyone about the channel and the Magic team. I have got all my signings well before the window for the channel. So Frank is obviously with me. We got Matt from Mexico, and then obviously Irish Tommy was my last signing. So us four will keep you entertained throughout the season, and stay loyal, keep tuned in. I will bringing you, I did promise you I'll be doing, once the window shuts, my focus will go more back on towards what's happening now, but I'll bring more things on Hammer history. I'll do things, interesting topics no one else has covered or not covered in that much in depth. Yeah, without giving away too much, we'll be doing some interesting things for you guys, really. So yeah, let's have a look at the chat. Alex is there. Alex Ashby off to. We'll have a look at that, mate. Yeah, I'll go through all the comments first, and then we'll start looking at one or two websites, see what they're saying. Then we'll go back into the chat and ask you guys, what do you think we need? What are the rumors? So let's do it in that order, isn't it? So Ashby off to New. Mate, if that's permanent, that's pretty worrying. He's kind of, David Moyes is kind of striking them off, isn't he? Oh God, I was just reading something about A-level results. Lots of kids, their grades are wrong due to be marked absent. But I think my son's all right. God, I just got my attention then. But anyway, yeah, if he's leaving, that's not good, is it, Alex? You need to give someone reasonable time and games. The other flip side, Alex, is, the players who are kind of threatening to leave, mate. I think they're being a bit hasty, mate. I don't agree with that, You've been with the club since you were 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And I think it's more about the agent saying and going for a longer contract, silly wages before we hardly know much about you. So people like Nagaki at Watford, he's not gone anywhere. They gave him, I don't know what false promises, lies. Again, I know I have a go at David by losing certain signings because you're too honest. Perhaps that's happening to the players, but then I think there's players have got to take the young players have got to take half the blame. So they're running off to these clubs of giving them false promises, reasonable contracts, wages, and they're not playing them. And then their careers are going nowhere. So I think the players have got to think hard. I mean, there's a great show on Tony Carr on Forged from Minds, Gatesy, my mate's channel, which I watched with great interest on the way to the ground. Great insight, Tony Carr. Served us since 1972, 73, brought all those players in. And I think West Ham is a good place for clubs, and it's been proved over the years, right? We've got good coaches there. Kevin Keane's there, people like that. I'm more in the club's favour in this. All these youngsters who are demanding that they get a start. You got to be a bit patient, You've got to be a bit patient. But that's my view, Money will come anyway. Just hang on to that. Just hang on a minute. Yeah, that's with most clubs, isn't it, mate? I know Everton are getting a lot of players coming through. Chelsea obviously use it as a business. They don't want them in their first team. They just churn them out 30, 20 million each time, mate. That kind of works for them. I think what needs to happen for the big clubs is there's got to be a limit on how many they can go around just chucking them in their basket. I mean, I'm in Berkshire, just near West London. It's a big Chelsea area, QPR, Brentford, Reading is not far from here. So I don't know how far Chelsea and Man City, the likes of them, go. Do they go around gobbling everyone up, mate? That's kind of not fair, So there's got to be some kind of, perhaps, a bit of a distance to your home, that kind of thing, where players and teams should fish for their players. I don't know if it's in place already. But yeah, we'll have a look into that, mate. Alex. No, mate. You don't judge anything until these guys have a good career. And most of the players who've left us have not really done that great, mate. Most of them, So let's just wait and see. If they're giving false promises because the fees are minimal, they're cheekily just stealing them from West Ham. And then you see a year on, they're not really playing. But yeah, financially, they're well off, mate. I think the club's got to dig their heels in a bit, mate. Yeah. Oh, mate. That's me again. Mate, you don't know what to get up to, mate. I had to run around to the garden centre, grab something else. I had to water the bloody plants, and then get something ready for the cat. Oh my god, because they're going to be on live now for most of the day, so I had to make sure I've got my orange squash ready, stuff like that. I'm still working with my other job. I've got 3 screens open here, looking at emails as well. But I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. Yeah, it's just that coming away, Sharky. I felt that we could have done it with a bit more, with a striker who can score, mate. But again, I don't want to go into bashing any more players, but I think you could see yesterday, if we had a striker who could have balled in the net, mate, we would have won that, you know. And I'm quite worried. I do want another striker in today. I don't want those wingers who are covering at the moment to be strikers, mate. You know, that's just me, mate. Yeah, good performance. Yeah. They kind of. But the thing is, when you're at the ground and you see the highlights, it's a very different picture. You see the highlights, you're thinking it was much better than what it was. What I saw minute by minute was a very cautious approach. If anything, we were set up like the away team. So lots of bodies at the back, in the middle, not much up front when we're looking to attack. It took time to get people up there again. I kind of saw that a bit too much respect to Spurs. But as the game went on, we kind of came back into it. Again, David Moyes should have done a few subs a bit quickly, I felt. Paqueta made a bit of a difference coming on, a few tricks here and there. Emerson perhaps could have started. Fornals had a good chance. Again, he blew that well over the bar. But yeah, goals win matches, isn't it? Basically, we need strikers, mate. We need strikers. Let me know who you want, mate. Football. Let me know who you want, mate. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, if I had it my way, I would hopefully get Broja in, or another target man striker to help Skamaka, and then Antonio and Bowen can concentrate being those kind of wingers, isn't it, mate? That's what I would do. But evening to you, mate. Yeah, we'll go into who we link with, mate. First, let's go through the chat. Hello, Darren. Hope you're all right, mate. Down in Thailand, matey. Yeah, he just got unlucky, isn't he, mate? Yeah, I do feel sorry for him. I was just saying to my son, he kind of gave away a penalty in his debut game. He scored an own goal. So on paper, it might look like the boy's a bit of a nightmare. But what I like about him, he looks well settled in the team. Very, very pacey. If you remember, he ran with Son, I think, and if anything, he looked faster than Son. Son weren't going to overtake him, you know. Got a lot of pace there. Just needs to perhaps, yeah, it's a new league. It's very frantic. It's a very high level league, the best in the world. He'll settle in. And I like David Moyes' comments. He knows the best. And he said that I am very, very happy with him. Kind of don't worry about, you know. I'd rather he was there next to rather than not be there, you know. So he's always there or thereabouts. So he's picking the defenders in the dangerous positions, right? So rather he do that than he's not in the picture. You know, like Dupe used to be like, where the hell are you, mate? You know, so he's in there. And hopefully he'll pick up a few more things on how to defend a bit more. But I like the early signs. He's becoming settled, bit of a talker, bit of a pointer at people, like I was saying before, bit of an organizer. Great age. Don't forget, this boy was £33 million 4 years ago as a 19, 20, 21-year-old. So hopefully he'll sort of get back to that and show a bit more on that, really. But yeah, I'm all right with him. Yeah, I'm all right with him, mate. Yeah. That's it, mate. 11 p.m., mate. Yeah, I'm all right, Jonathan. A bit tired from yesterday, but all good now. Yeah, all good, mate. All good. Hello, Gary Cray. What a name, Gary. Gary from Bethnal Green, I am, mate. Let me know. Jordan, how you doing, matey? Ryan, I've got them here. You can't see it. I've nearly got every home program since the 1970s started to collect during lockdown. So I'll pull them out later on. Yeah. I used to like those. Yeah, hammer written on the top. I think they used to be printed in Barking Road, some printers down there, mate. So yeah, we used to always, again, going off tangent, traditionally West Ham programs used to be one of the top 3 in the country. They used to have some awards. So I think Everton, Villa, and West Ham used to be the 3 best programs, always winning the awards, mate. Yeah, those tiny ones, mate. Yeah, I've got them. I'll pull them out in a minute for you. I'll pull them out. What's the price, mate? We'll have a look into that. Yeah. We'll have a look into every headline coming up at the moment. There's lots of news at the moment, mate. Hope you're right, Freshfielder. Hope you're right. Let me know in the chat how many were you at the match. Let me know. Yeah, yeah, mate. They used to be advertised on. Was it the Grand Prix as well? Wasn't it the Formula One? Sorry, Benson Hedges Cricket Cup used to be a tournament. The Rothmans World Snooker Championships, if you remember. I think the betting is just advertising too much. That's just getting ridiculous now. I think that needs to be taken out. I think there's a lot of issues with that. It's everywhere. You turn on the radio, you watch TV, you put YouTube on. That's all they on about, and they're kind of getting away with it, really. Let's see what some missus going on about. Got some dates where she's traveling. That's fine. Paul Parkinson, how are you doing? Yeah, we'll go into that. We'll go into that, mate. But he's a bit nuts, mate. I mean, he's settled. But listen, I think we got the best out of him and he's peaked. I can't see him matching the last couple of years. So I think that's fine. And if we get that Bednarock in, we're going to a bit more, much younger. Surprise Southampton letting him go. And he's going to cost a few bob, isn't he? We don't know the fee yet. Oh, mate, so funny, isn't he? They're doing nothing at the moment, are they, Alex? Absolutely nothing, mate. What about the 98th minute Liverpool winner? All the Liverpool fans are like, who scored and the referee blew for full time straight away. He just wanted Liverpool. Crazy, innit, mate? 98 minutes, mate. I think they got one or two things, don't we, Trini? Hope you're well. I think they got one or two things in there where if you do have a British guy in your young in your squad, it kind of benefits you in some way, doesn't it? So, yeah, they're kind of trying, mate. He's their main man, isn't he, mate? He ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing, mate. Oh, sorry, missed that one. Where's it gone, Trini? If you people look at that, I don't know. I thought we were more defensive. I thought they were trying with the three up front. Richarlison looked really, really nippy and fast when he come on. 50-odd million. We got Moray as well. So they're all right. There's quite a few naughty things going on. The Colombian fullback. He's a bit of a naughty chap. Basuma kept diving here and there. But that's all going to be in there if you've got a manager like Conte. You're going to get a bit of that. They're wasting a lot of time when they're 1-0 up, especially after half-time. A few minutes after the players came out, players just falling on the floor, trying to kill the crowd. And it's a tactic many managers have used at London Stadium, and the thing I don't like is, imagine like the penalty thing come up. There's not one person from our backroom team, backroom staff standing up, waving their hands, jumping up and down in front of the fourth official, waving their hands at the ref, which kind of can help. We don't show no emotion at all on our bench, and no player on our bench does that. And I think we need to do it. It's these dirty little tricks that you need to do in order to win sometimes, which isn't good. But I want to see a bit more of that. I want to see some more leaders in our team, some more people doing a little bit of a, should we say, the odd naughty tackle here and there. I think we need a bit of that. We're too nice at the moment, I think. Let me know in the chat. I think we need to make a bit more fuss on the pitch, Yeah, I don't think they fancy playing us. Our record against Spurs has been okay recently, for many sort of 2, 3, 4 seasons. I don't think they fancy it because, somehow we're always up for it. Antonio's woken up after a year, stuff like that. We'll see. Yeah, let's judge. Yeah, season's new, isn't it, mate? Yeah, let's see how the season progresses. Then we'll see how David Moyes is able to fit these new players that have come in. And there's going to be much more pressure on them now because the board have, spent good money in the window. So, we'll see. The pressure's on more on David. He just seemed to age a lot more, didn't he? I saw his face yesterday. And I mean, that's the other side of it. When you are backed with a lot of money, you got to deliver a bit more than before. Yeah, we'll see. Lots of stories, mate. Freshfielder. Yeah, I mean, let me know how far. I mean, for me, mate, it's a long drive, isn't it? Bloody hell. 1 o'clock, 12:30. Too late, mate. Too late. Tony, Hammer, Ryan, Ashby leaving. I'll let him go, mate. Let him go. I don't like that kind of thing. I don't like that kind of thing for the dressing room. Get out. I don't like that kind of thing in a player. Just go join the Gakia, join that other guy. You guys are going to do. Just go. but I don't think we get much money for it. That needs to change. But yeah, get out, mate. Get out the door. I ain't got time for people like that. It's the wrong kind of mentality, mate. And the parents should help in that situation and calm it down instead of letting the agent dominate and ruin the guys. Yeah, not for me, mate. Not for me. Yeah, I told you we're not streetwise enough, and Antonio should have won many, many more free kicks. He just doesn't go down, doesn't know how to go down, and yeah, it frustrates me, mate. It does. The referee was all Spurs yesterday, and it's weird, isn't it? I've been obviously watching games at home for a while. Most of the time, 80-90% of the referees are against West Ham. It's really weird, and we're the home team. It's really odd, really odd. I just want a bit of that coming into our game, just to be a bit more streetwise and crafty. Yeah, but the other side of it is that we got a goal, but we didn't look that fluent up front. And then when we got into those areas, we didn't really have anyone to finish them off, did we? So I think we missed with Skamaka, mate. We would have won it. We would have won it with Skamaka. That boy is too sharp, too clever, not to have at least assisted or got a goal himself, mate. Yeah, that's kind of my point. And God help us if we get a penalty. I don't think we score from it. We ain't got anyone that I'm confident with. No, he plays for them, doesn't he? Yeah, it's been a good week. Yeah, yeah. We won, didn't we, at Villa? We got a point yesterday. And I'm happy in the way that the window's shut. It's a lot of stress in it for everyone who's coming in, who's going. I want him. Are we going to get him? Are we not going to get him? So at least that closes. Then we purely focus on more on the matches, talk about currently what's going on and that kind of thing, innit, mate? Is he going Villa? I thought Villa are getting Dan Donker or whatever his name is. Are we losing everyone to Villa? You're right. Right, let's go into the thing now, everyone. Let's go into and find out what's going on. I'm going to reload the page and then we're going to go into it bit by bit. Let's find out what's going on. Okay, what's the latest news? So the time now is 1:48. Coletta Carr is going to Southampton. So I know we've been after him for a while, but I don't think he's all that. He's 50-50, so that's fine. That means Bednarak is definitely on the way out. So let's go through the next bit of news. Okay, Claret and Hugh. We have approached Spurs about taking Matt Doherty on loan. According to the Sun, he's okay. He's okay. He's a wing back more than a right back. That's good. But I don't think Spurs would give him to us. I think that's okay. So we've asked about him. Danny Murphy's happy with the penalty decision. Skamaka's got a gum and a throat infection. Journo thinks, yes, David Moyes might delay things, isn't it? We're after a few. Darmish. Yeah, we're looking for something. Alignment is there. Good. Da, 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 da. Still gaps. Yep. Wing. Well, I think I'm more of a Skamaka backup, CDM, centre back with Dawson on the way out and the right back, isn't it? Those four positions, isn't it? So that's happening on that one. Da 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 da. Wan-Bissaka. Let me know about Wan-Bissaka. Right, so the Bednarak is a loan move. It's not permanent. So that's a loan move, everyone. I thought that's, well, interesting. Dawson set to join Wolves. If he's set to join Wolves, then we should have got the Dendonka guy in, shouldn't we? West Ham also trying to, Matt Doherty, unlikely at the moment. Okay, so we're after right back, centre back. West Ham United believe target is Southampton bound. Oh yeah, forget they weren't really after. They were looking at him for 2 years and go for him. Sky Sports Newcastle on Ashby was set to pay 2.5 million before the window for Ashby. Right back area. So what's happening with that then? It's only got 1 year left. I don't know, mate. It's got 1 year left. I don't know what kind of money we're going to get for him. He can't get in the first team of New. Come off it. Are you serious? All right. Newman makes deadline day move for superb new target. Yeah, that guy again, Mac Doherty. They ain't gonna listen. They're not gonna give us anything. I don't think so, mate. Piers Morgan. What's he on about, Piers Morgan? There we go. Piers Morgan thinks Arsenal are going to sign Declan. Oh my God! Give it a break, will you? Okay, so has anyone heard how much Dawson's going to go for, or what we're going to get for Ashby, or things like that? I don't know. So West Ham are avoiding to pay a £7 million instalment for Vlasic and have used a FIFA option to avoid it. Okay, no surprises there. What's this one then? What's this one? West Ham chasing brilliant. Yeah, we were after Dan Donker 2-3 years ago. He's all right. He's all right. He's only 27. Belgium, isn't he? So that is what at the moment. And then I'll go into Sky Sports and see what's happening with them. Transfer deadline. That'll give you a bit more flavour of what's happening in the whole picture. Let's have a look at that. Deadline day. Fucking nothing in there. Do I have to click on something else? What's going on there? There we go. Everton are closing in on James Garner, 15 million. Never heard of him. Willian, the old boy, 34s at Fulham, training ground. Villa are not prepared to sell Douglas Luiz. Douglas Luiz. Everton have given up to sign Pedro. Sarr is still at Watford, everyone. Chelsea agree a Aubameyang deal. Might get Broja, mate. Might get Broja. Might get Broja, everyone. Might get Broja. 1 minute, I've just got to send an email. Well, I'm going to go for the chat in a minute before we carry on, because things are changing every minute. Every minute. Right, before we carry on, let's see what's happening in the chat. Where was I? Alex was the last one. Yep, Alex was unhappy, or Dawson was unhappy. Now we've got Charlie. Charlie, how you doing? Cheers to you, Charlie. So Charlie's saying, cool. Why is it not permanent then? Well, actually, it's good to check him out. There might be a little thing in there that we could buy him, couldn't we? I think Paqueta took over Benrahma, didn't he? I thought he came in to replace Benrahma. I could be wrong, but he's kind of there, wasn't he? He was in that 4-2-3-1, wasn't he? Behind. But you guys in the chat have interestingly said a couple of days ago that he could replace Souček at some point, but Souček has done all right so far. So that's an option. You could have Rice and Paqueta in the middle, and then maybe Ben Rama or someone else. So a lot more attacking, you know. So yeah, so he kind of took over Ben Rama's role, really, mate. Yeah. No. He'll fit into that middle, sit in that, 4-2-3-1. He'll sit in that Ben Rama position. It's fine, and I think he could perhaps even sit next to Rice if the opposition we think we got one over them. That kind of thing. Yeah, Charlie, Mr. Allen Dunn. Makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense, mate. And he's a very good squad player. He's a very decent squad player. Nothing more than that, nothing less than that, right? And I think you need those type of players over the whole season. Your Carling Cup matches, your Europa or conference qualifiers. I think he's a nice, steady player, mate. Unless you got money for a bit more than, I don't know. I think it looks like after the Anana deal collapsed, we ain't got quite the funds, understandably, to go for that 20, 30, 40 million Rice long-term CDM replacement. So that's going to have to wait till next summer, I think, everyone. Let's see how Basuma settles in at Spurs. He looked okay yesterday. Let's see how Anana does. I'm hearing really very funny things in Anana. People are kind of boosting him up a bit too much. And then I'm hearing on the other side, he's not all that. So things are very mixed for that boy. Let's see what happens. Fortunate kid. No. What it is, we beat Villa. We weren't that good. I did say though, mate, we were tactically set up wrong against Villa. We had like 5 across the back. Then all the 4 ahead of them were all defensive. I did say that. I wasn't happy with that. We were lucky with that, mate. Villa were slightly better. They should have done us. So that was David Moyes picking the wrong lineup. And yesterday I wasn't quite happy with it either. But then I didn't know that Scamacca was completely out. I sat in the ground for most of the game thinking Scamacca's on the bench because I can't see from where I'm. I mean, I had great seats yesterday, row 30, right in front the other side. But you know how big the bloody ground is. So I agree with that. But let's take the 4 points and let's give the benefit of the doubt to David to learn, put the right lineup, a bit more attacking, a bit more faith in your own team, less respect for the opposition, play a bloody striker up front, and we might score or buy one today, isn't it, mate? So I do understand a bit what you're saying, mate, but let's kind of put 4 points in the bag. We've stopped the rot and look forward and carry on, isn't it? Because the Newcastle game's going to be very, very tough, mate. What I've been told, was it Jasmo or Josmo? Yeah, so Josmo, what we've been told, mate, is that Moyes has told him to go and find himself a club. So I'm hoping we don't, in a nice way as possible. I don't want to see him playing for West Ham in the first team, starting, no way. It's just a complete waste of time playing him. And on the wages is that, mate, he's on a whack deal, mate. He's on a top whack. He ain't going to be in any hurry to go. So he has told him that, especially after Paqueta coming in, Ben Rama picking up a bit of form and stuff like that, that he's not going to he's not going to be sort of chances are limited, mate. That's what I'm hearing. No, it's too much money, Lanzini. See, he's one of the old dinosaurs left on stupid wages the club did. We got rid of a lot of them, thank God, in the summer, Josmo, but he needs to go. He's one of those last dinosaurs left in the cupboard, mate. He needs to kick out. But we've cleared the cupboard out quite well. And David Moyes said yesterday he's building a new team, so kind of said it, didn't he? He's building a new team. I think, I hope you're well, Smeagol. I think what it is, it's okay, but you're going to have a go at me. Antonio, for me, I don't know where these comments are coming. I didn't see much pressing. I thought there was, when they had the ball, the back 4 or 5 of Spurs, there's no one pressing them for me, what I saw when I was watching it live. I didn't see it, right? So they had plenty of time to bring the ball out, and there was like half our team was on the halfway line, right? So it's all about Scamacca plays, mate. It makes a big difference. He'll link up well. His movement's brilliant. He's got such a good brain on him, right? That's one of those, when you're playing someone like Spurs and there's not much between the teams sometimes, that's what's missing. That's what's missing. And I just had a feeling Spurs were going to nick it. I thought they've got especially when Richarlison come on with his pace, I thought they're going to finish. And luckily they didn't. So one or two players, like imagine Paqueta settles in and starts Scamacca's. I don't know why we're not using Cornet, mate. I don't understand it. But certainly the players are there, right? So David Moyes, he's going to be for me, he's under huge pressure now, David Moyes, under huge pressure. There's no pressure on the board now. He's got to use his team in the best way. And if he doesn't make enough substitutions. He does late substitutions. He picks too defensive team. That kind of thing. It's not going to go bad down to out the West Ham. But let's wait. It's early days yet. Yeah, let's wait, mate. Yeah. Well, Cornet can play with Scamacca, can't he? But I don't think he hasn't got the balls to do it. He can be done, mate. It can be done. Is it 5 billion? That's not bad, is it, Epic? That's not bad, mate. Yeah. Is that 1 million plus 4 million add-ons? I don't know. Righty. Oh, mate. Come on, they've got to have 6 million cash, haven't they? Put your foot down, West Ham. Oh, matey. Oh, fuck. It is shocking, isn't it, mate? It is shocking, isn't it, mate? Hello, James. I hope you're doing well, matey. Hope you're doing well. Let's see what happens today, innit, mate? We have consistently during the window, mate. We've been knocking on the door. It might come to some kind of good result later on. So don't rule anything out. Gallagher, keep an eye on Gallagher. Keep an eye on Broja. Let's see what happens. Window shuts at 11 p.m, everyone. Really? I thought he's all right. His stats are on par with him if they're not better. They're all right. He's all right, mate. Better than all right. Poland, lots of caps, 26 solid. Can score a bit as well, mate. Dawson's peaked, mate. Dawson's peaked for me. He's not going to do as well. And you saw when we play the big teams, he ain't got the pace, mate. That's where Kera's a machine. So we've got someone better than them, I believe. All the players that have gone and are coming and replaced, they're better. So that you can't say that. Yeah. Is it? Oh, you naughty boy, Alex, you cheeky sod. But, well, Frankie kept mentioning, didn't he, saying that he reckons that there's a high chance we're always going to get him. You naughty boy. Smeagol's having a laugh, Charlie. Yeah. Pile them in there, like I said. We got room to bring 2, 3, 4 in, mate. Jason, how you doing, mate? Yeah, you got 2. But I just think, was he playing for the point? Got to have a striker. Got to have a striker who can finish like a striker. And Cornet's got a great finish on him, Jason. Cornet can finish. Moyes, he just drives me nuts sometimes. Seriously, pulling my hair out. It's a short gap, isn't it? We've run out of money a bit now, mate. And we do need. I think he's a bit better than Kufal, isn't he? And I don't want to play people in there. I don't want to play wing back. I mean, Fornells was wing back yesterday, everyone. Emerson was on the bench. So it shows you he doesn't trust anyone in that position. I don't know, mate. Emerson, he might be happy with Emerson as a defensive left winger at times or a left back. I mean, he did play it as wing back against Villa, Emerson, but I know it's his first game. He didn't want to make a mistake, so he was playing safe most of the time, wasn't he? Keeping possession, passing it back, passing it sideways, which I totally understand. I prefer that rather than losing the ball. But whether he's got the confidence to start running down that byline, taking on their fullbacks, whipping it in, I don't know. Hopefully in time. Broja, I don't think Broja gets on with Chelsea. That's the sign I'm getting. Broja is sticking his neck out, and he's saying, "Listen, I don't want to go and loan out anywhere. I don't really want to stick around here." So I don't know what they're going to do with Broja. I'm not sure, mate. What's going to happen with that? He's a utility player, isn't he, Alan? He can cover. He can, well, he's a CDM. He can cover one other position at the back, mate. And that's, I think, the kind of players we're going for at West Ham, the utility players who can play in more than one position, isn't it? Yeah, that's what I was saying. And Onana, obviously, very early days. I've got more confidence on Paqueta than Onana at the moment, haven't I? But then I worry with David Moyes how he uses these very skillful sort of flair players, isn't it? I'm not sure about that, but we'll see. What's that, Kent? How you doing, matey? Kent Hams, let me know what you don't like, mate. Let me know. Let me know, mate. Yeah, I'm all right. You're all right. I'm knackered up. I didn't get home till 1 at night. I am knackered, mate. I'm all right now, getting there, but it's a long day today, isn't it? Stick around with you guys, mate. Oh, bloody hell. See what I mean? I pressed the wrong bloody button. So, yeah, I'm going to be with you guys for most of today anyway. So don't worry about that. But I hope you're well, mate. Yeah, he can go, mate. Bloody dinosaur, mate. All right, yeah, maybe, mate. Hope you're doing all right, mate. Yeah, hope you're doing all right. Yeah, but we haven't got a striker. Yesterday we didn't have a striker, mate. You didn't put on a striker. Cornet's the only striker we had on that bench, and he didn't do it. He didn't use him, mate. And Cornet can finish. Goals win your matches, mate. We did not have a finisher on that pitch, mate. I'm sorry about that. You know, Souček, amazing finish, but you can't rely on him. Yeah, and the 2-3 really good positions we went into, we just couldn't do it, mate. Don't know. I'm not sure, mate. Probably. Yeah, Alex, quite a few people don't like him. I think he's all right. Yeah, a lot of people don't like him, mate. And I think Palace loved him. So really odd, isn't it? How people see it. Afternoon, usual suspect, you naughty boy. Paul, how you doing? Yeah, I think he's peaked, mate. Paul, obviously due to the number of games towards the latter end of last season, he struggled in those number of months, didn't he, mate? I think. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all right, matey. Doing all right. Doing that, running around. And you know what it's like running around, mate. Yeah, Kent, you're right, mate. Yeah, I don't think so, and that's why Chelsea perhaps are just being hard, aren't they? Trying to chat to them about things. Liverpool are the media darlings, aren't they, mate? The Basuma only started to yesterday, mate. Yeah, he only started yesterday. He's all right. He's all right. Yeah, he's all right because he knows the league, doesn't he? He doesn't have to get settled in. Onana, I don't know, but I like when I hear this, I get happy, obviously, because we didn't get him, and then people like Martinez are boosting Onana up to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, mate, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we've kind of done most of our business, haven't we? Happy, we've done most of it, done most of our business already. So yeah, but it'd be nice to get one or two in. You know, as fans, it's always exciting to get new bodies in, and it looks like at least one's coming in because one or two are going, like Dawson. So yeah. Where did you end up then? What, pub locking maybe somewhere, isn't it? Pub locking and a bit of a casino, a bit of card game going on there, mate. Let me know. Mitchie. Oh, mate, what a great question. Let me have a look. Matey. If it was possible, and obviously with the names being linked to us, it would be Broja, I think, for me. That would be one hell of a competition up front. Broja or Skamaka. That's what I would do, mate. Yeah. Because I think Broja, I understand why David Moyes loves him. He's a fantastic team player. Just needs to score a bit more goals, but he works ever so hard for the team. Very, very strong physically, although he's very, very young. Very, very confident in his own ability. So for me, I think it would be Broja. We're going to go and see what's going on in a minute. Broja for me, if not him. Let's have a look. I wouldn't mind Wan-Bissaka, although even including one of my sons doesn't like him. I think he's pacey. He went for 50, 60 million recently. He's a right back. I like him. I think Gallagher will be all right. But then I think Broja or Wan-Bissaka for me that I like. I think. Who else is out there? Yeah, who else is out there that's kind of fit into our system, really? And I'll be all right with Dendoncker. I'm okay with him. Bednarak, yeah, I don't know much about him, but it looks like he's coming in. But he'll be, what, 4th choice? But let me know in the chat with Bednarak. Is he left-footed or right? Should we have a quick look? Because I want him to be left, isn't it? So let's see what we know. Bednarak. Is he left-footed or is he? Let's see. Preferred foot left. So preferred foot is left. Let's have a look at him. So I like that. That means we got Oggy, we got Agard, we got him left. Kara's right, Zuma's right, isn't he? And that's the other thing. I think Dendoncker has played them centre back as well, if he needs to. So this boy, 26, Poland, 42 caps, 1 goal, right-footed. Hang on a minute. Why does it say right-footed now? I'll give up. I don't know if he's left-footed or right now. One website says he's left-footed. So this one says he's left. And the other one says he's right. Oh, so is he both? Yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, Broja for me, mate. If I could have anyone, if I could have a second one, it would be Wan-Bissaka, mate, and then Dendoncker, mate. Centre back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about centre. I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I'm not sure. You never see me in there, matey. Never see me in there. Yeah, you got to see him drifting everywhere. And he managed to put a couple of good little tackles in and won the ball back, which got the crowd going. So he's definitely can look after himself. He can look after himself. He's a bigger stature than Benrahma as well. We're talking about missed chances, aren't we, mate? Missed chances. Yeah, I don't care who scores either, mate. I thought it's a bit of a risk, Kent. I think, like in both games, we're waiting for them. We're kind of telling the other team to come on to us, and we're confident that we'll just hold off like a brick wall, and then we'll attack back at some point. I don't know. Yeah, I just feel that it's like we're not quite going at them straight away. I don't know. I know that we signed a lot of players quite late, and I don't know how far they are in their fitness. Maybe it's because of that. I just thought we were playing some dangerous game with Villa and bit Spurs a little bit in patches, mate. But yeah, it's great how everyone sees games differently, isn't it? That is what we're worried about, everyone. That's what we're worried about, isn't it? But how he kind of does that with the flair players, isn't it? Shall we go for the news? Shall we go with the news? Latest news at the moment, according to Sky, and then we'll go into another website in a minute. Let me reload the page. Let's go. Chelsea also headlines. Chelsea agree Aubameyang deal with Barcelona. Leicester sign Faes for 15 million. Everton close to Ghana deal. Abandon Pedro pursuit. Arthur's flying into Liverpool. Loan move. City sign Akanji 15 million. Villa's Dendoncker offer accepted. I did hear about this lunchtime. So he's going Villa then, is he? 13 million. Oh, they bid 13 million for Dendoncker. 4 clubs are after Douglas Luiz. But I don't want to sell him to Arsenal. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like the Villa's going to bring some money in from somewhere. So Villa have had a 13. So maybe they bid the most. I don't know. So Dan Donker, yeah, closer to Villa, isn't he, at the moment? Which Traore is this? Who's Adama Traore? Is he the Wolves guy? I'll see you. What's going on here? That can't be him. That must be someone else. Do you know there's so many people with Dembele and Traore names in football? I get confused. Let's see what else is going on. Newcastle hoping to sign 1 or 2 players. I thought Newcastle would. Interesting. A lot of things are going to change, everyone. Because I remember even us. This is a weird one with Bumming, isn't it? It's 10 million, although they got him for free from Arsenal, cheeky sods. So he's back in London. Southampton are looking for centre-back replacement. So it looks like we're getting Bednarock, everyone. I think he's coming in on a loan, isn't he? Plus, I don't know, 1 more right back or CDM. So Tottenham went in for Daniel James. Why would Leeds let him go on? He's been crap, yeah, but why would they let him go on loan? Pacey guy, isn't he? People have asked about Lucas Moura. He's not going. Yeah, there's so many names here. My goodness. Oh, my God. Yeah, let's go to one more. Actually, before I go to the other website, let me go into the chat. This is going to be nuts today, isn't it? All right, what's happening now? So it's 2:18 now? What's the latest news coming in the last 5 minutes? Newcastle still being linked with, Ashby. West Ham make contact for a player called Monster. Irons make deadline day move for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I like this boy. I doubt it, don't it? I doubt it. So United are not interested. All right. Let's see if things change. I thought United were going to buy someone abroad and then let 1 or 2 go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Let's see this one, and I'll go into the chat a minute. Yeah, just that Ashby one, isn't it, again? Yeah. Don't know. Hector Bellerin going to Barcelona, free transfer. That's the latest on that. So as it stands, I think Bednarock is likely on loan. Dawson's going out. Ashby, we probably go, because if he doesn't want to stay and the club don't get on with him, he's going to go. If I cut the million, he's gone. I think we're looking for a right back / wing back and a CDM. Yeah. We're looking for those. We're not looking for another striker to help Scamacca, which I thought, unless the Broja thing happens really late on. To get a 4 in, and we need 4, don't we? We need a Broja backing Scamacca up, or the other way around. We need a CDM. We need a right back / wing back and the centre back. So the centre back's coming in at these 3 more positions. But obviously can't have that much money left. So I suppose the Dawson 5 million will go a little bit towards a loan fee for Bednarak. Ashby leaves. It's got to be loan deals, isn't it? It's got to be loan deals then. Is that just one more allowed then? So Bannerup's on loan. We've got just one more loan somewhere. So we can do one more loan. And I don't think we're going to pay 13 million for Dendonka. Understand that, because they want to spend a lot of money on Rice's CDM eventually, don't they? Is that what it is? Yeah, let me know in the chat, mate. So that is the news, Richard, at the moment, lad. Yeah, I mean, we've been after him for a couple of years, mate, so that's fine. He's not all that, mate. He's 50-50, mate. You can go there. That's fine. Why these players are not fit, Terry? Hope you're well. Why are they not fit, mate? We're in what bloody set? I don't understand. There were so many players are taking so long. Yeah, what I like, he was in that good position next to him. And imagine if Kera wasn't there and Son put it in. So still a goal, but it looks so bad on Kera, doesn't it, everyone? So I like it that he's always there, because he's so. I don't think you guys know. He's the fastest player at West Ham now. Kera is rapid. It's what we needed. He's so fast. He's an athlete, mate. You know, he's one of those who could probably do the decathlon in the Olympic Games if he wanted, right? He is one bit. He's running with Son, and Son's like, and I think Kera was ahead of him. The Kera had another couple of gears to go. But again, unlike Fredericks, the boy is much more better. He's good. He's learning. I think he's going to be all right. He might become a bit of a fan favourite. So he's a bit of a brave player, isn't he? I think he's brave. Just needs to, yeah, like all players, just work on a few other bits and it'll all come together, won't it, hopefully? It's not easy for him. Very tough games, isn't it? Spurs. And then you've got Newcastle, Chelsea coming up. But that's why people want to play in the Premier League, test themselves. But I suppose you didn't think you'd have to play every. We've got no one else, have we? So it's a learning curve. Hopefully, he benefits. Yeah, and gains a lot from this experience. Absolutely, Mitch, mate. Absolutely, mate. But they all look weird in the carpet, isn't they? At me, bloody hell, mate. Yeah, another couple of people be good, isn't it? Yeah, they do, Kent. It's $1 million. So yeah, we've fallen out with the player and his entourage and things like that, mate. So yeah, we don't want to stay the way they think, the way we think, the way the family think. Yeah, they've fallen out over some reason. They're demanding more money. They're demanding him to start. If I was them, I'd tell him where to go, mate. I don't care if he wins the World Cup. Sod it, mate. I can't be asked anymore. I'm on the club side. Yeah, but Forest, have they just gone car boot shopping and just bought so many? And I don't know. We'll see what happens. No, says Alex. Mitch says would a. Mate. Yeah. Someone bid 19 millions for him, didn't they, mate? Yeah. He's all right. Yeah. He's all right, mate. He's all right. I like the Harry Redknapp thing where, when players used to go for like Wan-Bissaka, he went for 50-60 million a couple of years ago. Very well thought for Palace, got in the England team, great couple of seasons. And I don't know, something happens. And then Harry used to go in and grab them for like 20 million, 15 million, put their arm around them. And they're all right, son. Just do what you're good at, mate. Just go there and just show me what you can do, mate. Right, yeah, we love Harry. So it's just one of those, I like picking up those players who've lost their way a bit, but the class is still there. But big clubs haven't got the patience, have they? I know we're a big club, but you know what I mean. So I think I like those ones that people have slightly downward curve, pick them up again, and everyone. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, Freddie, mate. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, I wouldn't expect that, mate. But I like a bit more squad players to come in, isn't it? Like I said, four players I'd like: centre back, right back, wing back, CDM, and a Skamaka backup, mate. But Skamaka backup ain't happening unless Broja comes. But that's what I'm looking at. Gets a fair bit of goals, doesn't he, mate? Gets a fair amount of goals. Yeah, always, mate. And don't forget, if there's any more free transfers, you can continue to kind of sign them after the window shuts, I believe. I don't. 13 million doesn't make sense, does it, mate? 13 million doesn't make sense. Loan does. Yeah. Yeah, it's all going to come together, hopefully. Just a little bit worried about David Moyes, how he plays, how he sets up, how he brings the subs in. That's just a worry a little bit. Yep, you can, Terry, mate. You can. You can. They've signed that Ajax guy they're back to, aren't they? Man United, 80 million. 80 million, is it? So he's buying everyone from Ajax, isn't he? The manager's hilarious. Interesting, mate. Yeah, I think Dendonka's fine, but I don't want to pay 13 million for him. I think at this stage, I'd rather keep anything back you've got, and let's go again in December, January for a higher level of CDM, isn't it, Kent? And with the World Cup happening, mate, and the game stopping for a month, September, October, so there's only 3 months worth of games until next window opens again. So you don't want to panic and get something you regret later on, isn't it? Let's get a few more loans in. Yeah, loans are you're not really committed as such that much, and you can switch them around a bit, mate. Yeah. Oh, mate. Cornet, listen, people are forgetting. I've got really high hopes for Cornet, and hopefully, yeah, Moyes has as well. He's going to be one hell of a player. Cornet, he's brilliant. The way he's linked up with Skamaka in those Europa games, and he's got a great finish on him. And don't forget, he really should have scored by now, but because he got himself in the right position, just didn't happen for him. Right-footed, mate. Okay, mate, right-footed. There we go. That's all right. It's all right. I did like that on a loan though. For now, you know, we're gonna hopefully we do well in the cups, and we got a lot of games coming up, haven't we, mate? Yeah, how you doing? You Liverpool fan? Yeah, welcome, mate. Alpha Masuaku. Yeah. Who's a Kanji, Richard? Who's that, mate? 15 million. Who's that? Who's a Kanji, mate? Yeah, let's give him time. But yeah, we are concerned in a small measure in some areas, aren't we? Is he 27 though, that Traore? Wasn't sure, was I? Yeah, let's reload the Sky page and see what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Douglas Luiz, it will be a late one if it gets done. Tell me what you think about Douglas Luiz. He's all right, and he's nothing spectacular. I mean, what was there 4 clubs after him? Arteta's like spitting his tummy out over him. Oh, because he's worked with him at Man City. It's only 27, Hector Bellerin, but he's going to Barcelona. This Traore played for Lille and Monaco. He's got to be a different one, isn't he? Yeah, he's got to be a different one. All right, nothing else yet. So that's it for now on that one. And then, obviously, as the day progresses, the medicals are being. And what you experience, everyone, is perhaps around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, something comes, because it's like this is when you need the funding and you need the empty slot in your team. Something's going to come out of nowhere, whereas something just happens up because of a spiral thing. So you might just Broja's on the way to West Ham. You don't know yet. You don't know yet. So this is going to be exciting. Stay tuned in. You might pick up a Daniel Levy sponsored bargain, mate. God, Alex is in a bad mood today. Alex has got the sword out, mate. Yeah, looks like, mate, doesn't it? Signing people on free transfers. I heard they're not even in a situation to get those players registered or something. It's just crazy, isn't it, mate? It's the name, isn't it? The brand, isn't it? People are like, I mean, Aubameyang was on 350k at Arsenal. He went to Barca. He said, just pay me what you can afford. I don't care. I'll just come there. So people are just, yeah, doing that kind of thing. He is, mate. Yeah, settling in all right, isn't it, mate? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be all right, mate. You'll be all right. Just got a bit unlucky in it. Ooh, that'd be interesting one, wouldn't it, mate? That'd be interesting one. The only thing is, I'm not sure. I think Cornet plays on the left, so that left side is kind of a battle between Fornals, Cornet, and right side is Antonio Bowen with Benrahma and Paqueta in the middle. That kind of thing. And then Skamaka, for me, he needs competition, I feel anyway. But you can't do, you can't. We had so much changes to be done. I understand you can't do everything in one window. We had done a lot. So in the next couple of windows, see, this is the West Ham thing now, is not to relax next couple of windows to go again. But we don't traditionally do that. We've done well now. Now we're just going to sit on it for two months, two windows now, not do anything. That's kind of usually the West Ham way. But hopefully with the influence of Kretinsky and other things, and you've got to think about future of Bowen and Rice. Zuma was limping a bit yesterday. I don't know if anyone noticed, but he managed to stay on, and he was really, really good. He cleared out again so many headers. And I don't know if you noticed that Skamaka, especially against Villa, he done a couple of good defensive headers. So when we're kind of defending a corner, he done well. And again, everyone, let me know in the chat. Short corners are driving me mad at West Ham. Why are we doing short corners? It's coming to nothing. We're losing the edge, the kind of advantage. We really need to sort our set pieces out. So I think Mr. Nolan needs to get them back on the training ground and improve our penalties, our free kicks, and corners. Got no confidence from corners, It's crazy, isn't it? Yep, that's it, mate. That's it. Don't know, mate. We'll see what happens, mate. Yeah, I do, Mark. Yep. I don't know if you've seen, Mark. You can get a teletext mug, can't you, with the game of your choice on it? Have you seen that? Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. You know what we like? We got a tangent about anything, don't we? Teletext. Was it teletext mugs? Let me see. Yeah. Let me show you one. See, there's an image on one of them. So this is what teletext used to look like. Yeah, a bit like that, innit, mate? A bit like that. So used to usually keep the pages on during the game live. If you're at home, and it's not obviously not on live. So the scores would change slowly. The league tables would appear, and I think as a present to someone from that age you can remember, you can pick a game. Everyone, you can pick a game of your choice, and it kind of shows like that, doesn't it, Mark? Looks quite smart. It's quite a good present because sometimes someone's birthday, and perhaps you don't want to spend too much money, and this is kind of quite nice. And let me show you something else as well. I'll show you in a minute. Let me get it out first. Yeah, let me find it first. Where is it gone? Let me close that down. Got to minimize this one. So many bloody windows open. I've got that one there. Open that one up. No, it wasn't that one. Hang on. Why is that coming up? Got that one up there. Let me just close that one down. Go back in here. I'll show the window in a minute. Let me just go through the chat quickly again. Very, very busy in the chat. Thanks for your support, everyone. Hang on, let me just check. There's some news coming through. Hang on. I'll be a minute. Hang on a minute. Okay. I don't remember the page numbers, Richard. I don't remember the page numbers, mate. Okay. Cool. Yeah, a lot of people after him, aren't they, mate? 20. So he's all right when he first came in. Hello, Richard Browning. How you doing, matey? You all right? Hope you're well, mate. Let me know in the lunch what you guys have had, mate. I had a fish finger sandwich earlier, everyone. Bit of cheese in there, bit controversial, bit of ketchup in there, mate. That's what I had ages ago. Kicking off in the chat, mate. Oh my god. Oh god. Whoa. Show a bit of love, mate. Show a bit of love. Oh my god, it's all kicking off here, mate. Yeah, I know. I don't understand short corners. Don't understand it. Yeah, maybe. Obviously, we lost the first three, didn't we? So it's a bit of goal difference, perhaps. So yeah, in time, maybe in time. Yeah, the teletext mugs, isn't it, mate? Nothing, but I think he's on the way to West Ham on a loan. Yeah, so we've got capacity for a couple of loan deals. It makes sense. Hopefully, it's coming to us. No. No. So what I did yesterday, I went to pub with Frankie, Old Stratford. We met a lot of the old school people there, and one of them who's renowned character from the old times. He's selling badges, and that's what I got yesterday. And I think I'm going to start collecting badges now. I think so. I got these 7 from him. Jailer, I think you might know him. He's on YouTube and all sorts. Let me see if he sent me a link to one of his things. Jailer, I think he's from the old times, 1980s times, and that. So that's my. I mean, let me see his pictures. I met him yesterday. That's Jailer. You probably might see him on some of the channels. He's a character from the old times. Yes, I met him yesterday in a pub and that. Good lad from the old times. And yeah, he's selling badges and got these. Was it 7? So let me know which ones you like in the chat. I'm going to start collecting. Lockdown, I collected programs. I'm going to go for these now. I'm really bad when I get the bug. I used to collect Panini sticker albums till my dear old mother decided to sell them to the charity shop without telling me. And I'm not happy about that. Yeah. And it's about on cheese toast as well, isn't it, mate? Yeah. I'm not sure, but he's good for getting the odd goals here and there, mate. Richard likes it. I thought you would, mate. I thought you would. Yeah, I think. Listen, don't rule anything out. Don't rule anything out. Yeah. And obviously, I'm not watching Sky at the moment, but it used to be good when they used to have one person on each training ground gate, wasn't it, mate? So that used to be quite interesting. But yeah, I think I like which badge do I like? I think I like all of them. I definitely wouldn't. They did have a couple, which is the new badge. I don't like it. I need the castle. So this one, and things like that. Really, yeah. I don't know if I can blow it up for you guys. Oh, come on. Can I blow it up? Yeah, I can blow it up a bit for you guys. There you go. Da, 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 da. That's blowing out for you guys a bit, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it? I don't know. Yeah, a bit different, isn't it, mate? Old time in history, innit, mate? History. Yeah, history time. Old times. Da, 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 da. Right, let's give the news now a bit of a refresh and see what's going on. Okay, so the time is 2:40. Let's see what the latest news is. 6 minutes ago. Oh God, what's happening now? Okay. So it looks like Wolves have beaten Aston Villa to sign Mr. Craig Dawson. Yeah. So it was out of Villa and Wolves, and looks like Wolves have got in there. Yeah, so he'll be replacing people like Bowley and Cody, I think. Interesting. 32 is Dawson. Gerrard, yeah, he could be sacked in the next couple of games, I think, if things don't pick up. So do you really want to go to a club like that? You don't know, do you? He's been absolutely appalling. No one knows what tactics the boy's playing. Came to London Stadium, probably one of the worst teams I saw. Don't know what they're trying to do. Part of a waste time. Let's see what this is about. There's another news coming from midfield about. Oh, Lazaro. Okay, he's going to Spain, is he? So he's going somewhere else because of 2 million. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so 2 people are fighting for Ashby, Leeds, and Newcastle. Fair enough. Last hour. Okay, so that's about it, I think. On that one, let's go back to Sky. Let's see what's the latest on that. So something about now. Oh, that's something in the lower leagues. Celtic are open. Was it midfielder James McCarthy? Then Donker's medical at Aston Villa is now underway. Okay, so he's going Villa. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that. Yeah. Okay, so that's the last sort of news that concerns us, isn't it? So, yeah, Dawson on the way to Wolves and Donker medical at the Villa. Let's go into the chat and see what's going on. For me, I don't think he's going to replicate the form he showed last season. I think he's peaked at 32. The pace has gone, Richard. In the modern game, you can't play that pace, mate. You can't. You can't. He's done really well. 2 million. Looks like we're going to get 5. We were nearly going to triple out initial outlay, mate. And it's just it's good time sometimes in life to say goodbye. You know, good time to move on. So it's good time to move on for him. Good time for us to move on to someone a bit younger, quicker. Our team needed a younger people in Richard, needed people with more pace, mate. So, like I said, long as we replace him today with looks like Bednaraka, I'm kind of okay with it, mate. I'm okay with it, yeah. I think it's the pace and the age, mate, for me. And if someone's offering you 5-6 million, use it, yeah, use it, mate. All right, mate. Take care, Alan. Yeah, appreciate you joining in, mate. Take care. Thanks for the support, mate. We'll see, matey Bamba. I don't know much about him, mate. Well, the thing is, Alex, Sullivan is not a fan of it. He kind of very famously said not long ago that the amount of money you need to put into it, he goes, the odd player in a kind of a decade comes through who's worth anything, which I don't agree with. Yeah, I don't agree with it, but he's got a short-term mentality. You can see that from our training ground facility, mate. It's appalling. Hopefully, the new owner will have a different sense of the way he wants to take the company, the club in the right direction. But yeah, it's weird, isn't it, mate? It's not good, is it? And I don't know when. So if you're trying to get players in the future, mate, I don't know what's going to happen, mate. Yeah, but I think Bednarek's coming in and perhaps another right back, mate, and then I'm all right with it. Yeah, if we don't replace Dawson, and he's been injured. I mean, I don't know how fit he is, but when you get to 32, he's going to get more and more niggly injuries. The pace is, listen, Richard, the pace is gone, mate. You cannot 1-to-1. He cannot defend, mate. He's gone. Okay, he's good at heading it away from corners, free kiss, set pieces, but mate, you're going to get done 1-to-1. You're going to get done. Yeah. I think it's the right time in life in your personal lives, leave your companies and things like that. It's just the right time to do it. Sometimes it doesn't make sense, but I remember, was it Kevin Keegan? I don't remember it, but reading back on it, Kevin Keegan suddenly leaving Liverpool for Hamburg, Ray Clements going from Liverpool to Spurs. So sometimes you might not understand it, but in the background, I think it works sometimes. Yeah, but listen, it's all about the wages that you can spend it on someone else. You get 5, 6 million through the door. I think we're kind of hopefully going into a higher level. Hopefully, yeah, young fast players coming in. Agard will be back. Kera, obviously, a lot of people like what they've seen so far. Zuma's one of the best in the business. I think Bednarak is half decent. That's four very, very good international players, Germany, Poland, France, Morocco, well, a lot of them will be in the World Cup, I think. Yeah, I think we'll get there. We'll get there slowly. We'll get there. Yeah, it's just every situation's a personal case, mate, isn't it? It's a personal case. Parents are involved, agents are involved, the players, what he's hearing from other people, being tapped up, what other players are saying. You don't know, do you, mate? It's that kind of thing. What we saying in the chat, Mr. Brandon? Yeah, Ashby's going, mate. Yeah, it's between Newcastle and Leeds at the moment. I would go to. Ooh, tough one, isn't it? That one. Tough one. Two good clubs. I don't know. Probably go Villa for the club. Yeah. I want to go. Jarrett's probably going to go. Yeah, but I think they're both. Yeah, he's lucky. Both of them are interested in him. Yeah, but the thing is, he's kind of. The idea is, like I was saying, the next window is not that far away, and 1 month is just a World Cup, Richard. So I don't want to panic buy, and so I would take the 6 million from Dawson. Then obviously you haven't put a lot down for a loan agreement, and then you gather again in January, knowing that you've got 4 centre backs covering you, and then you go again in January, and then or the end of and then you'll get the real good fourth choice, mate. So sometimes just have to be a bit patient and think about the longer picture. I think for me it makes sense. Yeah. But I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But it's all about opinions, isn't it, matey? All about opinions. Darren. Yeah. Good night, Darren. You take care, mate. Thanks for joining in. Darren's based in Thailand, always supports the channel, always on, mate, always on. So let's have a look. Oh, we have some update, is it? Dawson's deal's getting close. Let me go to the top. Let me refresh. Let's have a look. Yeah, nothing at the moment in the last 10 minutes or so. Nothing at the moment. Let's have a look at the transfers so far that each club has done, everyone, quickly. Let me have a look at that. So what I'll do, if I open up another tab, and then I go into my transfer market one. Right, let's have a look. Premier League. Right, what I'm going to do, have a look at that for a minute, and I'm just going to grab myself something. I'll be back in about a minute, but we're going to go through all the transfers quickly through this window, and then we'll kind of compare that soon. Back, everyone. Right, let's have a look at Arsenal. So yeah, Jesus 52 million. These are all euro prices. Zinchenko 35. Fabio Vieira, how's he done then? I haven't really noticed. Has he played? Let me know in the chat. Not seen much of him. So their record, they've spent 100 million euros. Villa have got Diego Carlos, 31 million. Coutinho, I think he's crap, 20 million. Yeah, crap, isn't it? Got rid of a couple. Matt Target, 13 million. So they're not really spent anything, Villa. Interesting. Bournemouth. Scott Parker got the sack, but you can see they're not really backed him. But Fredericks, 3 other free transfers. 2 people for 26 million in total. Brentford. Lewis Potter, I don't know what he's been up to. Aaron Hickey, Damsgaard, they're all right. 50 million Brighton. Oh, Brighton got 80 million profit. So they got, because they sold 65, Cucurella, didn't they? Basuma. Mope's gone to Everton, 11 million. I think he would have been a great, he would have been all right as Skamaka's backup for me, mate. I think Mope's all right. That's a good price as well. Chelsea, Fofana, 82 million. Cucurella, 65. Oh, my God. Sterling, 56. Koulibaly, 38. Wow. Oh, my God. How the hell have Chelsea spent 224 million net? Whoa. How the hell? Oh, Oggy. Yep, Oggy's still there, isn't he? Oggy's still there, mate. What I'm going to do, let me just close that bit a minute. Yeah, let me go through these and I'm probably going to shoot off and then we'll be back. We'll be back in a couple of hours, yeah? So I'm probably going to do 2-3 parts. This is part 1. Part 2, I'll be back about 4. And then we'll be doing another one in the evening, I think. So let me just go through Chelsea's 270 million expenditure. Palace. Actually, that's centre back at Palace. He's really good, isn't he? Guy or Goo, what's his name? Everton has spent 12 million, is it? Hang on a minute, 70 there. Yeah, 12 million. They ain't spent a lot. Because, got 58 million from Richarlison, which they spent on kind of McNeil and Onana. And then Mope came for 10 million, didn't he? But they got a lot of rubbish to clear still. Leeds, they spent the money they got, didn't they? For the 2 players they got rid of. Leicester, nothing there really. Fofana, 82 million. They get so much money for their players, don't they? Liverpool, 5 million. That's all they've spent net. Yeah, because they got Mane, 32. Neco Williams, 20 million. 15 million. Was it Mini Mo? 15 for him. 75 for Nunes. So we've spent a lot, haven't we, compared to all these clubs? United, Anthony, 95 million. Casemiro. Ooh, not sure about some of these signings. I'm not sure. That little centre back, is that Martinez? Is it Lisandro? Is that him? You look quite feisty. You look quite good. They got rid of so many, didn't they? So Eric Bailey, everyone, has gone to Marseille. Loan fee 2 million. Cavani's gone. So loads on 3 transfers. Pogba, Matic, Lingard, Cavani. You could have bought all of them on 3. Pereira's gone to Fulham. Oh, he's gone to Fulham. 9 million. Interesting. Interesting. Newcastle. Yeah, Alexander Isaac looks good. I don't know how Botman settled in, but they're doing great as a team, aren't they, everyone? Popey's looked all right. 136 million they've spent. Forest, oh my God, there's so many of them. My goodness. Oh, 150 million. Wow. And Ward Prowse is still at Southampton, ladies and gentlemen. He's still at Southampton. Odd, isn't it? Tottenham have spent. So Romero is permanent now, 50 million. Dirty Romero, dirty git. So West Ham United, 160. That's not bad. Paqueta, 40 million euros, whatever that is. Kamaka, Agard. So Agard's got to hit the ground running, mate. Obviously he's back. I want to see something good from him. Kera's good value. Only 10, 12 million. Downs, you're not going to see Downs for some one reason or another. Cornet, I want to see a bit more from him. Dupey Baby's gone, isn't he? And then Wolves have spent about they spent 94 million. Wolves, have they? Interesting. Nunes, 45. Oh yeah, Nunes, because of the that agent, isn't it? Forgot his name because of his influence. All the Portuguese players go here, don't they? Interesting. Let me have a look at. We're going to do one more refresh, go through the chat, and then we'll be back later on. So let me just have a look at this one. Again, Claire and Hugh just mentioning that Newcastle have made a move. Okay, that's fine. Just confirming that. Okay, so West Ham would love to sign £86 million duo. Okay, so journalist Paul Brown is mentioning that West Ham would love to bring in Chelsea pair Conor Gallagher, Armando Broja. He reckons this reporter journalist reckons they're going to be leaving out on loan, meaning David can have one of them. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be a loan. We don't have much cash left. It's got to be loans. So what's this 1.5 hour West Ham? What? Colette Akar has travelled to London from Marseille. So a French newspaper is saying that Colette Akar is the one who's in negotiations with West Ham and Southampton. Does that mean that was his name, Bednar or whatever? He's not coming in now. Okay, so it could be Southampton, it could be West Ham. Spurs have slammed a door in a Doherty. Yep, so Doherty's not going anywhere. Cool. So he's not going anywhere, that's fine. Cool. Let me have a look at Sky quickly. Okay, nothing much there. Okay, let me close that one down. So what we're hearing, everyone, let me just go into the chat a minute. Yep, he's going Newcastle Newcastle or Leeds. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him, didn't I? He came on yesterday. He played as the left wing back. I think. Yeah. No. Is that what they were saying, Richard? No. You can't get into Europe like that. It takes time. Yeah, got a throat. Some kind of throat thing. How would you call it? He's got some kind of virus. He's on antibiotics affecting the throat. Yeah, mate. Well, they beat us somehow. I don't know how they beat us, and their manager totally ignored it in his comments, saying didn't even mention West Ham. Crazy, isn't it, mate? Crazy. Matt, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing all right, mate. No. He's a great manager. I think Gerard Lampard is going to be hard for them. Parker's already gone. Southampton, I thought, would struggle, but somehow their manager seems to just pick them up at the right times, and they carry on and survive. Yeah, I think Tuchel is a great manager. He's very good. Yeah, but if we get a replacement, I think we'll be all right, won't we, mate? We'll be all right. Yeah, he's not well. I think the price is probably going to be cheap as chips. It's got to be single digits then. 5 million for Dawson, 8-9 for him, mate. Job done, I think. Yeah, but I heard he ain't. He's kind of okay as a backup. That's what I've heard. Might be a bit more than that. We don't know, mate. Yeah, I didn't think, mate. I didn't think so, mate. That was always a weird one, wasn't it? Always a weird one. I remember the fancy football league trying to get them two in there. I had oh mate, was that Arsenal guy who went to Barcelona and that? Begins with Fab, and it was his name. Fabregas. Fabregas was in there. People like the Uruguayan who played for Liverpool, the one who used to bite people. He was good, wasn't he? Right, breaking news from Mitch. 4 million plus 4 million add-ons for. Okay. Good. I like that, mate. I like that. Trying to make things happen, isn't it? But yeah. So in summary, what we're hearing is that Dawson is definitely on the way out to Wolves, I think. Dendonka's going to Villa, 30 million permanent. We're looking at replacing Dawson with Betnarak or Colette Akar. We're looking at a right back. We might grab Broja late on or Gallagher as a backup in CDM or striker positions. So it looks like we're working on three positions, I think, out of the four I mentioned. So centre back, definitely. Right back, I think we need a right back / wing back. We tried for Doherty, they said no. And maybe Gallagher or Broja. We can only get one of them. So let's keep looking. Let's keep seeing what's going to happen. What's happening there, Willian? Yeah, 34 years old, isn't he, mate? 34 years old. That's the one, mate. Yep. Dracula, isn't it? Dracula. Right, I'm going to shoot off again. Smashed it, mate. So much support. I'll be back on about 5-ish, I think. 5:30. Yeah, I'll be back on at 5:30, and then we'll take that through into the later hours of the evening. Yeah, I'll be back on at 5:30. Yeah, so let's see what happens in the next couple of hours. You guys have a good break, and I might even go and get some rum. Should we get ready with the rum in the evening? Say yes or no in the chat. I'm going to go out and need to get some rum, and then we'll have some fun and games this evening. How's that? And we might do it from the West Ham bar. Yeah, I'll put the TV on in the bar. We might do that. We'll see. Might do that. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you take care, and we might move on to the West Ham bar. And yeah, let me set it up. Take care, everyone. Thanks a lot. We'll catch up in a couple of hours.